Hey guys, how's everyone? I want to talk to you about the Gold Trend Phase Trader, which we released a few videos the past few days about, and we are giving free copy for MetaTrader 5 and MetaTrader 4. What I want to talk to you about is when things don't go according to the strategy, or we have the market reversed after the trend, or trend started and then it did not complete the target, then people start to panic. Now, panicking, supposedly should not happen. Why? Because there is absolutely no expert advisor that will win or gain all the time 100%, unless you know someone in market makers or the broker, or you are the broker himself. Then you would know what's going on, you know the future of the gold price, then you'll win 100%. Otherwise, normal situation, there's no way any expert advisor will gain money all the time. So if you want to look at this chart here, we had settings for small account, and we had the multiplier for winnings on right here. We switched to on, so now it trades, opens one position, and then right here opens one position, and our trading is enabled. And then when the trend goes in our favor, it starts to open more positions under the multiply winnings, and we have it here enabled as well. But we have the max position to 2 and a max lot size to 0.02. Why? Because this account is very small. This account is like $200, $500, less than $1,000. So if you want to make more money, you have to play with these three inputs here. So as you can see from the backtest, it did make money, and it did make very good money from January until August 23rd. But there are some instances that it did lose. Like here, there's a small loss, here there's some loss, from here, went down to this much, and then went up again, gained. Here, you can see it's almost winning small amounts, losing small amount, and then a lot of gain. Here, same thing, one small loss here, small gain, small loss, small gain, and so on and so forth, and then good gain. Same thing here, small losses, good gain, small losses here and here, and then good gain at the end. So the difference here between this expert advisor and any other expert advisor is this expert advisor would lose, but small amounts. It will not blow off your account. It will not margin your account, margin call your account. It will lose tiny bits, but then when it gains a lot of money. Now, if we look at the MetaTrader 5 with a lot of multiplications, if we go down to the multiply of winnings and the cap of the lot size, which is lots, this is 5 ounces, and if you look at the same period, we had a lot of gains, but we still have some losses, and then lot of gains, some losses, lot of gain, some losses. Look at this losses here, some gain here, some losses, some gain, some losses. Here's losses here, and then gain, losses, small losses, and then lot of gain. So this is what makes this expert advisor a good trading gold, because it wins a lot, loses few. So the thing that you have to understand is there is absolutely no EA that will win all the time. It will lose, but when it loses, it does not lose a lot. It does not margin call your account. It does not blow off your account. So you could see that tons of winnings, but they're big. And there's tons of loses, but they're very small, very tiny. The expert advisor would open a lot of higher lots and more positions the more money the account has. So this account started with only 10,000. Started with 10,000, but then it went to all this money, 1,800,000. So you always have to remind yourself of one thing. You purchased the EA, the expert advisor, for two things. First, to step away from the stress caused by manual trading. So when you manual trading, you have to sit in front of the computer all the time. You have to, your feelings will go up and down, from being scared to being happy to being stressed to being whatever. So you will take yourself away from all this stress by purchasing this expert advisor. Second, no one can stick to his strategy 100% all the time when trading manually. Why? Because feelings get involved, and when you're scared, you do things you're not supposed to do. When you're happy, you do things you're not supposed to do. You might close the positions early. You might close the positions late and blow off your account. You can gain more money if you wait a bit more, but being happy with the this kind of profit, it's enough for me. Close now. You close, and then the price shoots up or shoots down with the trend, and then you regret, why did I close? Now with the expert advisor, you don't have that, because expert advisor is just a machine, a program that runs. It does not have feelings. So we'll always do the exact same thing. So two things this expert advisor takes away. First, the stress of manual trading. Second, and having, of course, to sit in front of the computer all the time. Second, sticking to the strategy. So you have to remind yourself all the time of these two factors. Stay away from the computer. Once you purchase the expert advisor, it will lose sometimes, but small losses comparing to the huge gains. Same thing here. Small losses compared to the huge gains. That's why we have going up line. If we had more losses than gains or higher losses than gains, then the line would go down. But because we have more gains or higher gains than losses, that's why our line is going up. So that's why we have all this gain for a small account, for such a small account. So always remind yourself of this. Don't panic. Do not panic. Leave the expert advisor do its things and stay away from the computer. Go back every week, every weekend, check on it, look at how much balance you have, and just, stay away from the computer. Take care. Happy trading.